What's going on, guys? Back again. I know it's been a very long time since I posted a video, but I would like to talk about something very important, and that is that there's a lot of institutions and stuff out there that have been designed to make you weak. And let me explain. So, I recently moved back to my hometown in Canada, in the West, and I've noticed that there is in every block, almost every block, there is a cannabis store, right, to purchase uh, marijuana products and edibles and stuff like that. And it's crazy because that stuff, yes, some people may need it for medicinal purposes, but a majority of the time, people just do it to escape from the reality of this world. And it's also, the thing is, it's very addictive. Smoking marijuana, taking edibles, it's highly addictive. And it puts you in this fake comfort zone. It puts you in a real comfort zone, actually. But it makes you weaker, right? When you take an edible, you feel the effects maybe an hour later, but it also affects the next day. You feel groggy. You wake up late because you still feel high. It's the same with weed as well. But a lot of this stuff, it's designed to make you weak. It's designed to make you comfortable. It's designed to make you a slave to this world. And it's not only cannabis stores. There's a lot of junk food out there. A lot of pizza stores, a lot of burger stores, a lot of ice cream stores. There is a shit ton of it out there. You go on Uber Eats. You use the app Uber Eats. The majority of the restaurants are all fast food. Because it's convenient, it's delicious, for sure, definitely. But also, when you eat that shit, it makes you weak, it makes you tired, it makes you lazy, you know. There's liquor stores everywhere as well. There's been an increase of liquor stores around the block of where I live. And bro, all of these things, it makes us feel good temporarily, but long term it affects our health. It affects our not only our physical health but our mental health as well. So we need to develop the ability to stay away from this shit, or do it in moderation, right? It doesn't matter how shit your life is, you still have to realize that hard work beats everything, in the sense that you gotta stay disciplined, you gotta have faith in yourself. You can't, this stuff, the reason why you take this stuff, is because it's easy, as I said, and it's convenient, but it also makes your situation a lot worse. It makes you weaker as an individual. And, it's interesting because a lot of people, the majority of people, they consume this stuff. They consume drugs. They consume even pornography. They consume marijuana, because in Canada it's legal, right? So a lot of people do it. But it makes you a weaker individual. It makes you very undisciplined, right? It doesn't prepare you for what's coming, right? It doesn't prepare you to be a better person or to progress further out there, all of this stuff is designed to make you comfortable, to put you in this fake reality, to put you in this fantasy world that, oh, you know what, it's okay to do this stuff, and the thing is, one thing leads to another. You start taking edibles or start smoking weed, you may resort to drinking, you may resort to harder drugs. You start eating junk food, you may resort to doing that on a daily basis as a habit. It becomes a habit. The moment that shit becomes a habit, it's not good for you, man. You gotta make positive things a habit in order to counteract the freaking shit out there that's designed to make you weak. Go to the gym consistently, exercise, have a positive community, have people that support you, who stop you from doing this shit. Because I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna destroy you. And I know people, I'm telling you from my experience, I know people who have gone mentally insane because they have drowned themselves in drugs. They've drowned themselves in smoking weed all the time, and it increases their anxiety, the ability they overthink more. It makes the situation a lot worse, right? And the thing is, it's very hard to escape those types of habits. But the only way to escape those habits is you got to replace it with something else. And the gym is an excellent habit to have, to get rid of all the shit around you. And the gym makes you stronger. Going to the gym makes you stronger. Exercising makes you a stronger individual, and it'll eventually When you make it a habit to go to the gym, it'll come to a point where you'll stop doing weed. You'll stop drinking. You'll stop doing this shit because it's stunting your ability to grow physically. Because you know this shit's stopping you, right? You gotta think about things in the long term, guys. We can't always think short term pleasure all the time. We live in a world where everyone just wants such quick thrills, quick highs. No one wants to put in the work anymore. No one wants to put in the discipline. No one wants to do that shit anymore. You know, after COVID, shit got worse. You know, I've noticed also as well the social dynamic of here in the West, living in Canada, compared to the East. I've noticed that the social dynamic has changed. People here are less social. People just seem always on guard. And I'm sure they have all the right to be. But at the same time, you know, when I go to like a community center, when I go to a store, people don't say hi. The employees don't even say hi. They just look at you with a straight face. You know? Recently, I went to a community center gym to work out, and I said hello to the girl that was working there. You know, hello, just, you know, whatever. Just looks at me with a straight face with no response. Right? And that, you know, and that's kind of sad, man. It's very sad, and I strongly believe that it's due to, obviously, you know, a lot of factors. The crime has increased significantly as well in Canada. You know, people have it rough now. The cost of living has increased a lot, which also makes sense as to why, in order for people to de-stress, they consume cannabis, they drink, they do other drugs, they eat a lot of fast food. You know, I see that and I understand it. But at the same time, we still gotta stay strong because it's gonna make us worse as a society. It's gonna make us weaker. It's gonna make us feel worse. It's gonna create more mental illnesses. You know? But yeah, that's essentially what I wanted to talk about. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.